Have you ever felt something so deeply, but couldn't find the words to explain it in English? You were sad, but sad wasn't enough. You were happy, but happy felt too small. And in that moment, you stayed silent. Today, that changes. Forever. Okay, before we start today's episode, I want to ask you something personal. Think about the last time something really moved you. Maybe it was a song. Maybe it was a movie scene. Maybe it was a phone call from someone you love. Did you have the English words to describe that feeling? Most people don't, and that's completely okay, because today we are going to fix exactly that. Welcome to the Masu and Fizu Show. I'm Masu, your English guide and conversation partner, and sitting across from me, as always, is the one and only Fizu.
Hello, hello, I'm Fizu. And Masu, I need to be honest with you right now. This topic makes me nervous already
Why is that?
because feelings are complicated. In my language, I know exactly how to explain what I feel. But in English, I always just say, I'm good or I'm fine, even when I'm not fine at all.
Oh, Fizu, you just described the struggle of millions of English learners around the world. And trust me, even some native speakers struggle to talk about their feelings clearly. But here's the good news. By the end of today's episode, you, Fizu, and everyone watching at home will have real, useful, natural English phrases to express how you truly feel. Not I'm fine, not I'm good, but real, honest, human feelings in English. Let's go. Fizu, let me start with a very simple question, and I want you to answer honestly. How are you feeling right now, at this exact moment?
I am excited and also a little scared.
Oh, that's actually a great answer. You used two feelings at the same time. Can you explain why you feel both?
Because I want to learn today, so I feel excited. But I also don't want to say wrong things, so I feel scared.
Perfect. And you know what, Fizu? That is exactly what we're talking about today. Human feelings are often mixed. We don't just feel one thing at a time. And here's something I want everyone at home to understand right now, a very important idea. Feelings are not simple, and your English doesn't have to be simple when you talk about them either. Now, let me teach you something better than scared. When you feel nervous because something is new or important, native speakers often say, I feel anxious, or I'm a little nervous, or even I have butterflies in my stomach.
Wait. Butterflies in the stomach? What does that mean?
I love your reaction. So, butterflies in the stomach is a very common English expression. It means you feel nervous or excited about something. You know that feeling when your stomach feels strange before something important?
Oh, yes, like before a job interview.
Exactly. Or before you speak English in public, or before a first date.
Okay, so I can say, I have butterflies in my stomach before this podcast.
Yes, perfect sentence, Vizu. And everyone at home, can you say that phrase right now? I have butterflies in my stomach. Say it out loud. Don't be shy. No one is listening, except us. Now, Fizu, here's a question for you. What's the difference between sad and heartbroken?
Sad is like you feel not happy,
Yes, good. Keep going.
and heartbroken is like more sad, very, very sad.
Very close. You're right. Heartbroken is much stronger than sad. Sad is like it's raining outside and your favorite show was canceled. But heartbroken is like someone you deeply loved walked out of your life.
Oh, that is a heavy word.
It is a heavy word, and that's exactly why we need to know the difference. Words have weight, and when we choose the right word, people understand us so much better. Now, everyone at home, here's a quick challenge. Think of a moment in your life when you were heartbroken. You don't have to share it, but think of it. And now put it in this sentence. I felt heartbroken when blank. Can you complete that sentence? Take 3 seconds. Try it mentally. Fizu, I want to tell you a short story, and I want you to listen carefully. After the story, I'll ask you a question, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Picture this. There's a woman named Sarah. Sarah works very hard at her job. She stays late every evening. She helps her team. She never complains. One day, her manager calls her into the office. Sarah is nervous. She has butterflies in her stomach. She thinks maybe she did something wrong. But then her manager smiles and says, Sarah, we are promoting you. You are now the team leader. Sarah doesn't speak for 5 seconds, and then she starts crying, but not because she is sad.
Because she is happy?
More than happy, Fizu. She is overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Yes, overwhelmed. This is one of the most important feelings words in English. It means you are feeling so many emotions at the same time, it's hard to control them. Sarah felt happy. She felt proud. She felt surprised. She felt grateful. And she felt a little scared about the new responsibility. All of those feelings together, that is overwhelmed.
So, overwhelmed can be good or bad.
Excellent question. Yes, you can say, I feel overwhelmed with joy. That's positive. Or, I feel overwhelmed with stress. That's negative. The word itself is neutral. The meaning depends on the situation.
Okay, so I can feel overwhelmed when I get good news or when I have too much work.
Exactly right. Now, Fizu, have you ever felt overwhelmed in either direction?
Yes, when I first tried to learn English, I had so many books, so many apps, so many YouTube videos. I felt overwhelmed. Too much information. I didn't know where to start.
And that is something every single person watching right now has experienced. Learning English can feel overwhelming, but here's the truth. The solution is not to stop. The solution is to focus on one thing at a time. Like today. Today, we focus on feelings, just feelings, one topic, deeply. And that is how you truly improve. Now, Fizu, let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone, maybe at work, maybe at school, who was going through something difficult and you didn't know what to say in English?
Oh, yes, all the time. My friend was very sad one day, and I wanted to say something nice, but I only knew sorry. So I just said sorry, sorry, and it felt wrong.
That happens to so many learners, Fizu. The heart wants to say something meaningful, but the vocabulary isn't there yet, so people go silent. But here's what you can say instead. Let me give you 3 powerful phrases for when someone is going through a hard time. 1. I'm so sorry you're going through this. 2. I'm here for you. 3. That sounds really tough.
Those are simple, but they feel so real.
That's the beauty of it. Simple words spoken with care are more powerful than complicated sentences said without feeling. I'm here for you. 5 words, but those 5 words can change someone's entire day. Okay, everyone, it's role play time. This is the part where Fizu and I act out real conversations so you can hear natural English in action. And before we begin, I want you to be an active listener. Don't just watch. Listen for the phrases. Notice the vocabulary and think about what you would say. Now, today's first situation is one that not many English learning podcasts talk about, but it's incredibly important. Imagine you are visiting a counselor or therapist for the first time. Maybe you've been feeling stressed or sad or confused, and you need to talk about your feelings. This is very common in English-speaking countries, and knowing how to express yourself in this situation can actually help you in any serious conversation about feelings. Fizu, you are the person visiting the counselor. I will play the counselor. Ready?
Ready, but also a little nervous.
Hello, please come in and sit down. It's nice to meet you. How are you feeling today?
I don't know. A little not okay.
That's completely fine. Can you tell me more about what not okay feels like for you right now?
I feel tired, but not like sleep tired. More like tired in the heart.
That's a really meaningful way to describe it. Some people call that emotional exhaustion. Does that word feel right?
Emotional exhaustion. Yes, that is exactly it. I feel emotionally exhausted.
Okay, pause here. Everyone, did you hear what just happened? Fizu said tired in the heart, which was beautiful and natural, and then I offered a more precise English phrase, emotional exhaustion. This is how real conversations work. You describe what you feel in your own words, and through conversation, you discover better vocabulary. Back to the role play. Have you felt this way for a long time?
Maybe 3 or 4 weeks. I wake up in the morning and I feel heavy, like something is pressing on my chest.
I understand. That feeling of heaviness is very common when we carry a lot of emotional weight. Can I ask, is there something specific that triggered these feelings?
Triggered? What does triggered mean?
Great question, Fizu. Triggered means caused or started. So, is there something that triggered these feelings? Means, is there something that started these feelings? Something that happened?
Oh, okay. So I can say my feelings were triggered by a difficult situation at work.
Perfect sentence. Back to the role play.
Yes, I had a big problem with a friend. We had a big argument, and after that, I felt very lonely.
Thank you for sharing that. Feeling lonely after a conflict is very natural. How would you describe your loneliness? Is it like wanting company or more like feeling misunderstood?
Both, I think. I want people around me, but also I feel like nobody understands me.
That's a very honest answer. Feeling misunderstood can be one of the most painful human experiences. You don't have to carry that alone. Okay, let's pause here.
That was actually emotional, Masu. I felt like I was really in that conversation.
That's exactly the point. Good conversations, especially about feelings, feel real. They feel human. Now, let's look at the key phrases from that role play. Emotionally exhausted, very tired emotionally. I feel heavy, a feeling of sadness or pressure inside. Triggered by something, caused by something. I feel lonely, feeling alone or disconnected. I feel misunderstood. People don't understand how you feel. Everyone at home, can you use one of these phrases in a sentence right now? Try it. Say it out loud. All right, situation 2. And this one is very different. Instead of talking about your own feelings, now you have to respond to someone else's feelings. This is actually harder for many learners because when someone shares something painful with you, you freeze. You don't know what to say. You just say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then silence. Today, we break that habit. The situation. Fizu's close friend, let's call him Daniel, just found out that he didn't get the job he really wanted. He worked very hard for it. He was so excited, but today he received a rejection email. Daniel calls Fizu, and Fizu has to comfort him. I will play Daniel. Fizu, you are you. Ready?
Ready. But I already feel sad for Daniel, and he's not even real.
That means you have empathy, Fizu, which is exactly what we need in this situation. In character, as Daniel, "Hey, Fizu, do you have a minute?"
Of course. What happened?
"I got the email. They don't want me. I didn't get the job."
Oh, no, Daniel. I'm so sorry.
"I worked so hard. I prepared everything. The interview went well, I thought, but I guess I wasn't good enough."
You are good enough. Don't think like this.
"Great try, Fizu. You had the right heart, but let me show you a more natural and empathetic way to say that. Instead of 'don't think like this,' try 'please don't say that. One rejection doesn't define your worth.' Or 'you are more than enough. This just wasn't the right opportunity.'"
Oh, those sound much warmer.
They do, right? Let's continue. In character, "I just feel so defeated. Like, what's the point?"
I understand why you feel defeated, but this is not the end. This is just one door closing.
Fizu, that was excellent. One door closing. Do you know the full expression?
When one door closes,
When one door closes, another one opens. This is a very common and beautiful English saying. It means when you lose one opportunity, a new one will come.
I've heard that before, but I didn't know how to use it naturally.
And now you do. Back to the scene.
Daniel, listen to me. One rejection doesn't mean you're not good enough. It just means this specific job wasn't yours. Something better is coming. I really believe that.
Thank you, Fizu. I needed to hear that. I've just been feeling so down lately.
I know, and it's okay to feel down sometimes, but don't let it stop you. Take some time, rest, and then try again.
You're a good friend, you know that?
I try.
And scene. Everyone, how was that? Fizu, I have to say, you really improved throughout that conversation. Your first response was simple, but by the end, you sounded like a natural, caring English-speaking friend.
Thank you, Masu. I think when the emotion is real, the words come more naturally.
That is one of the most important things you've ever said on this podcast, Fizu. Say that again, slowly.
When the emotion is real, the words come more naturally.
Remember that, everyone. Emotion is the engine of language. When you feel what you're saying, the words flow better, always. Now let's collect the key phrases from situation 2. I feel defeated. You feel like you lost and can't continue. I feel down, feeling sad or low in energy. One rejection doesn't define your worth. One failure doesn't say who you are. When one door closes, another one opens. One ending leads to a new beginning. I needed to hear that. What you said was exactly what I needed. Beautiful, right? Simple phrases, but deeply human. All right, everyone, it's time for our favorite section. Listen and repeat. This is where we practice pronunciation and natural expression together. I'll say the phrase, you repeat it. Out loud, not in your head, out loud. Ready, Fizu?
Ready.
Let's go. Repeat after me. Phrase 1. I feel overwhelmed right now.
I feel overwhelmed right now.
Good. Everyone say it. Phrase 2. I'm emotionally exhausted.
I'm emotionally exhausted.
Notice the rhythm. Emo-shun-ali. 4 syllables. Try again, everyone. Phrase 3. I have butterflies in my stomach.
I have butterflies in my stomach.
Beautiful. Can you feel the nervousness in that sentence? Phrase 4. I feel completely misunderstood.
I feel completely misunderstood.
Fizu, say it like you really mean it, like someone truly doesn't understand you.
I feel completely misunderstood.
Yes, that's it. Everyone put the feeling into the phrase. Phrase 5. I'm here for you no matter what.
I'm here for you no matter what.
Warm, caring, sincere. Perfect. Phrase 6. When one door closes, another one opens.
When one door closes, another one opens.
Say it slowly, like you're giving someone hope.
When one door closes, another one opens.
Absolutely beautiful. Great job, both of you, and everyone at home. Now let's look at 6 important feeling words from today's episode. These are words that go beyond happy and sad. These are the words that make your English sound real and deep. Overwhelmed means feeling too many emotions or too much pressure at the same time. Example, she was overwhelmed with gratitude when her team surprised her with a party.
So I can be overwhelmed with good feelings too.
Absolutely. Overwhelmed equals too much of any emotion. Anxious means worried or nervous about something that might happen. Example, he felt anxious before presenting his work to the CEO.
Is anxious the same as scared?
Good question. Not exactly. Scared is usually about something immediate, like a spider, but anxious is more about future uncertainty. You worry about what might happen.
Ah, so I'm anxious about my English exam, but I'm scared of the dark.
Perfect examples. Heartbroken means deeply sad because of a loss, often someone you love. Example, she was heartbroken when her best friend moved to another country.
Can you be heartbroken about something that's not a person?
Great thought. Yes, you can be heartbroken about losing an opportunity, a dream, even a pet. He was heartbroken when his favorite football team lost the final.
That makes sense.
Grateful means feeling thankful, truly thankful for something or someone. Example, I am so grateful for everyone who supports this podcast.
Is grateful the same as thankful?
Very similar, but grateful often feels deeper and more emotional. Thankful is a little more casual. Thanks for the coffee. Thankful. I'm so grateful you stayed with me during that difficult time. Grateful.
Grateful feels more from the heart.
Exactly, from the heart. Defeated means you feel like you've lost, not just a game, but your motivation, your hope, your energy. Example, after failing the exam 3 times, he felt completely defeated.
I felt defeated when I tried to speak English and nobody understood me.
Fizu, thank you for sharing that. And everyone at home, I know many of you have felt that exact same thing. But look at Fizu now. He's here, he's speaking, he's improving. Feeling defeated is not the end, it's just part of the journey. Content means peacefully happy, not excited, but quietly satisfied. Example, after a long week, she sat by the window with her tea and felt completely content.
Oh, content is like a calm happy?
A calm happy. I love that description, Fizu. That's exactly what it is. Quiz time. 3 questions. Think before Fizu answers. Ready, everyone? Question 1. Your friend just lost someone important to them. Which phrase is more natural? A. Don't be sad. Or B. I'm so sorry you're going through this. I'm here for you.
A, because you want them to stop being sad?
Uh, Actually, Fizu, that's a very common mistake. Saying don't be sad can make someone feel like their emotions aren't valid, like they shouldn't feel what they feel. The better answer is B. I'm so sorry you're going through this. I'm here for you.
Ah, you're not fixing their feeling, you're just being there.
Beautifully said. Question 2. Which sentence uses overwhelmed correctly? A. I am overwhelmed because I watched a funny video. Or B. I am overwhelmed because I have 3 deadlines, a sick family member, and no sleep.
B, because it's too many things at once.
Correct. Overwhelmed needs intensity, many emotions, or much pressure. A funny video is just nice, not overwhelming.
Unless it's really funny.
We'll allow it. Question 3. What does content mean? A. Very excited and loud happiness. B. Calm and quietly satisfied. C. Angry but pretending to be okay.
B, calm and quietly satisfied, like sitting with tea.
Perfect, Fizu. You remembered exactly what we said. Well done. Okay, before we wrap up, I want to give you 3 practical speaking tips for talking about feelings in English. These tips come from real observation, things that English learners commonly struggle with. Tip 1. Don't always translate from your language. Many learners feel an emotion and then they search for the translation, and sometimes there is no direct translation. So instead of searching for a perfect translation, describe the feeling. Say what it feels like physically or emotionally. My heart feels heavy. There's a knot in my stomach. I feel light inside. When you describe, you communicate, and people understand you.
So I don't need the perfect word, I just need to describe.
Exactly. Description is more powerful than translation. Tip 2. Use I feel like plus a situation. One of the most natural English structures for talking about feelings is I feel like blank. For example, I feel like nobody understands me. I feel like everything is going wrong. I feel like I could fly right now. This structure is flexible. It works in positive and negative situations, and it sounds completely natural.
Oh, I use I feel a lot, but I never use I feel like. That changes it.
It does. I feel sad is correct, but I feel like everything is falling apart. That paints a picture, a more powerful picture. Tip 3. Validate before you advise. This tip is for when someone shares their feelings with you. A very common mistake, even among native speakers, is jumping straight to advice. Someone says, I'm so stressed about my job, and most people immediately say, oh, you should relax, you should try yoga, you should talk to your manager. But what the person needs to hear first is, that sounds really stressful. I understand why you feel that way. First, validate the feeling. Then, if they ask for advice, give it.
So first you say, I hear you, and then you help.
Exactly. I hear you is actually a very powerful phrase on its own. Just those 3 words, I hear you, can make someone feel seen, understood, and less alone. All right, everyone, let's bring today's episode together. Here's what we covered. Key phrases from today's episode. I have butterflies in my stomach, nervous or excited. I feel emotionally exhausted, very tired emotionally. I feel overwhelmed, too many emotions at once. I feel heartbroken, deeply sad from loss. I feel misunderstood, people don't understand you. I feel defeated, lost hope or motivation. I feel content, peacefully happy. I'm here for you. I support you. I hear you. I understand and accept your feelings. And when one door closes, another opens. One loss leads to a new chance. Fizu, what did you learn today? And what mistake did you correct?
I learned that feelings are not just happy or sad. There are so many words in between. And today, I learned that I should describe my feelings, not just translate them. And my biggest mistake, I wanted to say, don't be sad to comfort someone. But now I know that can actually make them feel worse. Instead, I should say, I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm here for you. I think I also learned that it's okay to feel overwhelmed, even with English learning, and that one door closing doesn't mean the end.
Fizu, that wasn't just a summary. That was a lesson all on its own. Thank you. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of the Masu and Fizu Show. I want to say something to everyone watching right now, something important. Learning to talk about your feelings in English is one of the most courageous things you can do because it requires vulnerability, it requires honesty, it requires trust in the language and in yourself. Many learners focus only on grammar, only on vocabulary lists, only on tests. But real English, real communication is about human connection, and you cannot truly connect with someone if you can't talk about how you feel. Today, you took a step toward that connection. One more thing, and please remember this. Don't try to learn 100 phrases today. Learn 3 phrases and use them in real life. Maybe tonight you tell someone, I feel content. Or tomorrow morning, instead of I'm fine, you say, I'm feeling a little anxious today, actually. That small change, that's real progress.
And remember, if I can do it, you can do it. I make mistakes, I get confused, but I keep going. And every episode, I get a little bit better. So don't give up. Show up, practice, and feel the English. Don't just memorize it.
If today's episode helped you, please hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps us reach more learners around the world. Subscribe to the Masu and Fizu Show so you never miss an episode. And leave us a comment below. Tell us which phrase from today's episode will you use first. Write it down, share it. We read every single comment. If you want to practice more, re-watch this episode. The second time, you'll catch things you missed the first time. That's how listening comprehension works. And come back tomorrow because we'll be here with another fresh episode, another new situation, and more natural English to help you grow.
Keep practicing, keep improving, and we'll see you in the next episode of the Masu and Fizu Show.
See you soon.